There it is. Alright. Welcome to Real with Neil. My name's Neil, and we're about to bust into this nice juicy box we got here, so let's see what we got. This is the Monsterbass November box. The Northeast. That's where I'm at. Getting chilly out here. Alright. First off, we got our card. Everything you need to crush your PB. Patrick Bollinger, United States Marine. He looks like he got his PB, his personal best bass. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 baits. We got 8 baits in here. 8 baits. There's the pricing. We got Travis Manson on there. Now, I heard this dude had to be carried to the car off of one White Claw raspberry drink. He was stumbling all over the place. Poor dude. Anyway, let's get in this. Excite Baits, $14. This is it. Excite Baits XB1. Dives 2 to 5 feet. It's a 3/8 ounce. It has a weight transfer system. Nice, nice. I like that. The weight transfer system helps you get a more accurate cast, because when you cast, the weight transfer and it keeps it dialed. Alright. So this is a bluegill pattern. What are they calling this color? Bluegill Supreme. Now this I do know is a Messer Baits custom paint job. So probably why the price is a little high on this bait, because you're also paying for that paint job. But that's definitely a nice paint job. We got a touch of orange there with a little splatter. I like that. Nice bluegill colors. I like that. It looks good. Definitely feels like a nice durable plastic. Nice bill. Good quality components. Nice bait. Let's hear the sticky hooks. Let's hear that bait. Nice subtle knock. You could hear and feel that weight transfer system. That's not gonna have no play when you're working this thing. That's just to cast it out there. This is what the fish are gonna hear. Alright, well, let's see what they're talking about here on this bait. Alright, Diaz Excite Baits XB1 Square Bill crankbait was specifically designed with a distinct rattle that attracts even the most finicky of fish. So if you got them finicky fish, this might get the job done. Crash it through brush or bounce it off cover to produce the most vicious of strikes. Built-in buoyancy to reduce hangups. So that's good. That's what's good about the KBD square bill, is they're really buoyant. So, but we're talking about this one. This one being buoyant like that is perfect, because when you're cranking this down, you're about to get hung up. When you hit it off something, you just release. It'll come back, and then you get over. And the good thing about it being buoyant, when you do hit something, it's gonna just pop right over that structure. So nice. Premium quality components, weight transfer system, tungsten. Oh, it's got a tungsten ball bearing. Shifts to the rear of the bait during casting to increase distance and controllability. So there you go. You got some tungsten in here. Tungsten's is an expensive metal. So that's definitely a nice bait. I like that. I'm glad to have that. The next one is a Strike King. We got Strike King Series 4, dives 5 to 8 feet. This is a chartreuse powder black, or blue back. Alright, I mean, it's a nice big bait. Looks good. Nice rattles. I mean, the hardware seems good on here. I like that they always have the oval split ring. That's a very nice touch because you don't have to worry about your line getting stuck in that little opening, you know? But pretty cool. Usually you don't ever throw anything like this, but that's what's kind of cool about the box. It makes you try things, and the box is so far on point, you know. It's like definitely the baits you want to be using. So as the water gets colder, you know, you want to be able to hit the different water depths. So they pretty much got you covered, which is perfect because this goes 2 to 5 feet. If you need to go further than 2 to 5 feet, you got this. It goes 5 to 8 feet. So you see what they're kind of doing there? They're helping you cover the different water columns, which I like that. Pretty well thought out. Monsterbass. Monsterbass Slick Stick 110. It's a suspended jerkbait, 110 millimeters, and it's a half ounce. That's how it gets his name, 110. It goes by the millimeters. A lot of jerkbaits will do that. Let's see what they're talking about here. Monsterbass Slick Stick 110. Every monsterbass bait represents an ongoing effort to create the most lifelike combination of shape, sound, and movement that simply catches more fish. The bait you are holding in your hand was designed and engineered in the United States to ensure that each one has the correct balance, lifelike presentation, and movement that the Monsterbass brand has become famous for. The Slick Stick 110 comes equipped with razor-sharp BKK hooks and premium paint schemes. Alright. Definitely these BKK hooks are very sharp, and they go inward. The points of them go inward. I like that. It is a flat-sided one, which is perfect for in a winter because it's going to give it the more tighter action. And it's also nice you have 3 treble hooks here because in the wintertime, you know, you may not get as many bites. So when you do get a bite, you want to ensure that when that fish bites it, you're going to land them. So, you know, it's just a extra backup, you know. I mean, all right. So the paint scheme is pretty nice. It is, what color is it? Red Cracked Bloodshot. That's what they're calling this. Has some slight texture into it. It probably looks more textury than it really feels, but it's actually a nice paint job. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Let's hear the sound of this sucker. Nice sound. So they're really covering all the bases here for you to be able to catch a fish. So far with this box, it's like a pretty good box because you're able to cover a lot of different varieties of fish in here, which I like that. So you could hit the banks with the square bill. You could go out a little further with the medium diver, and then you could go out much further and use the jerk bait. You know, this you don't want to be hitting off the bottom. If you're hitting this off the bottom, you're fishing this too shallow, or you're fishing it too fast in a shallow part. So this is good. You want to give this a twitch, you know, let it pause, twitch, pause, and just try different cadences with it. You should definitely get a fish. What do we have now? Bama baits going to Alabama. Bam! What do we got here? Bama baits, Alabama Slammer. Alright, Bama Baits is a family-run company that is passionate about making the best hand-poured custom soft plastics and tournament-grade hard baits available. We take great pride in our craftsmanship, and it shows in the products we produce. Alright, so this diving depth is 1 to 2 meters. Show you all the good stuff there. 1 to 2 meters. This is 105 millimeter. It's 5 millimeters shorter than our slick stick here. Weighs 14 grams. Why are they in Alabama using a metric system? I didn't think the Alabama guys went for that stuff. Alright. First off, I like the body. Pretty interesting. This also has a weight transfer system in here. You may not be able to see it, but there is actually 2 ball bearings in there that shift to the back, and I think that's our rattle, and they also give us the rattle. These hooks seem pretty huge on this bait. They seem like there's some long shank treble hooks. I don't know, I feel like maybe the hooks should be a little bit better, maybe smaller. Really hangs down. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe in Alabama they got some different stuff going on, you know. But I do like the feather treble here. That's a nice touch. I know Rapala does that with their X-Wrap, and I think it's a great touch. Especially, you know, you could get you that extra bite, because these things are just gonna pulsate in the water, you know. Feather, like hair and feathers, they do crazy stuff in the water. But as you're jerking this tail is going to get opposite way of the bait every time. And when you pause it, it's going to flutter down. Especially with 3 feathers, it's going to catch more water and it's going to fall slower. And when it's paused there, these things are going to like pulsate. Not pulsate, like, I can't think of the word, but it's going to look great. It's going to like ovulate. I don't know. But yeah, the hooks are sharp. They're just kind of odd looking on here, but nice bait. It definitely seems high quality, well built. I definitely don't mind that there's so many smaller companies in the box. You know, I think that's a great idea, because, you know, at one point all these big companies were small companies. Rapala, Strike King, you know, Reaction Innovations. It's just a matter of you having that one bait that, you know, hits the market and becomes popular, you know. Then from there, that's what it is. Kind of like with music artists, they get that one hit and everybody knows who they are, you know. Same thing. So the Bama baits, how much was that? $8. Okay. Now we got Strike King. That is a Strike King Ochos at $5, which is pretty good, because these things are like $6 everywhere else. I don't know. I mean, you got a good deal on them. At my Dixies are like $5.99. Ned Ocho, Okeechobee Craw. You get 9 in the pack. This is the one Strike King bait that I have never tried. And I don't know why I haven't tried it, because it looks great. It's a nice Ned bait. You could also use it on a drop shot too. Alright? Definitely a nice color. It smells good. Really good. It's got a blue top with blue flake, and it's got like a green pumpkin belly with black flake. And it's really like a limber plastic, but it feels durable. It's like, I don't know. It's soft, very soft. I like that. It's got a little ribbon on the side here, shaped like a hexagon. It's got a slender nose and an even slender tail. And now, just looking at this bait, I think that's how 10,000 Fish came up with the Yoda worm. This is pretty much a Yoda worm, just as a Ned bait. If the ribbon was more pronounced and all around a bait, it's pretty much a Yoda worm. I think this might have been the inspiration for a Yoda worm. Because look, this way it's more flat. This way it's taller. I think that's what they did there. I'm on to you, 10,000 fish. Yeah, I was looking like that looks familiar. Alright. So 9-pack of them. Not a sample pack. Monsterbass does a pretty good job about trying to stay away from sample pack. And you'll know when you have sample packs. Usually the owner, Rick is his name. He will, have these like podcasts on YouTube or whatever. These little videos on YouTube or Instagram where he every month shows what you possibly could get in your box depending on your region. And pretty much, if he gets a sample pack, he'll just tell you, like, hey guys, usually 8 comes in a pack, but I can only get 6. And you can tell he seems bummed about it. That does not happen often either. But I'll usually be like, don't worry, next month I'm going to take care of you guys. Don't worry about it. And next month you're like, wow, perfect. So what do we got here? Smart baits. We need some smart baits in our life. This bait you just cast in the water and you do nothing and you catch a fish. Nah, only if it was that simple. Wouldn't even be fun, would it? So smart baits. This is a color changing bait. It is krill tail worm. It's kind of like your Lucky Strike worms. You ever see the Lucky Strikes? Pretty much that's what it is. But these suckers change color, and these baits are a little chilled, so I'm guessing this would be the color when they're cold. I don't know what they would look like warm, but you do get 8 of these in a pack. Pretty nice. Really stretchy, so I could guarantee you that this worm is really buoyant. It doesn't seem like there's any salt in here. So this is probably going to be a nice floaty worm, which is good. I like that. So you get 8 of these in the pack. Pretty nice. Big Bite Baits. Check these out. The Real Deal Shad. 3-inch. Alright, I like these. I dig these. These are pretty cool, interesting. Never even seen these. I have something similar. I have a Topwater Frog that's like this from Big Bite Baits. Now this is it's got a segmented tail right here, which is pretty cool. You get nice subtle action, lifelike action, and this got a 3D eye in there. Yeah, they got some 3D eyes in there to give it that realistic look. There is a little bit of, the bottom's translucent. It's hard to tell in this video probably, but it has silver glitter in there. And the top has like a golden shine to with some glitter. So golden shine with some glitter, pretty nice. It's got 2 little fins down here. And the body opens up. So, you could, you got a little hook gap in there. Now this I would probably put on a just a jig head and fish it off the bottom. Maybe even just swim it. Yeah, you could swim it, bounce it. And even on a drop shot. This would probably be killer on a drop shot. And this is a nice size too, because a lot of the bait fish right now are small like this. So you put this on a drop shot. It seems like it would be pretty good on there. So you get 5 of them. Full pack in a nice clam shell. I like that. What else we got? Spearpoint hooks. You get a 6-pack of 1/0 finesse. Pretty much drop shot hooks. Okay. Our black nickel finish hook was designed with the law of physics in mind. I like black nickel finish hooks. I feel like it keeps the hook from like rust and stuff. I don't know. I just like the black nickel. It seems stronger. Spearpoint performance hooks, patent pending. So they're, they got a patent gun on this. V-grip technology forces the fish into the V of the hook, which holds the fish in place, delivering increased landing ratios. I like that. I wonder how they test that out. But it is, let's see if I could give you a good background. That's what the hook looks like. You got, this is what they're calling the V point. Is that what they call it? The V point? Oh, V grip. The V grip. So there you go. The fish's mouth will be further back, as most hooks will be like, if I pinch it right there, it just looks like I'm barely hanging on to a drop shot hook. So you got that much more room right there to go to keep the fish pinned. So I believe there is some truth to that. So pretty much these hooks would go pretty good with the Net Ochos. You could definitely drop shot those, and even the worms. So you got a couple options here. Some may work better than others with those hooks, but not bad. And what do we got? A card in here. Detour sunglasses. Polarized sunglasses starting at $30 plus free shipping. With this card you get $10 off. So here, you could have that, because I won't be ordering it. If it's Christmas coming, you got loved ones and stuff. You could get them some glasses, or you get yourself glasses. So we got that. Pretty cool. I want to make sure you got that code. And I did see another code too. $10 AFCO gift card. Use code right here. Right where my finger's pointing. There you go. That's $10. So that's $20 right there. So on this card, it is $61 worth of baits that you get for $36. And plus, if you want to add in the extra $20, you could pretty much save, with the gift cards and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And look at this big sticker. The Grateful Dead. Now, I know nothing about these guys. I've heard them. I've seen this logo. I know that, if you're a rock head, these are like the dudes, And so if you like the Grateful Dead, you will love this sticker. And I seen Rick was pretty excited about this one, So he must be a rock and roll kind of guy. I like to see like a Wu-Tang one. I think that'd be cool, I don't know. I don't think we'll get that though, but you never know. Well, anyway, that's it. We got 8 baits here, and $20 worth of savings in cards. And this is the Northeast region. This is what you'll get if you signed up for the month of November. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. Remember, my name's Neil, and you're watching Real with Neil, and thanks for watching, If you redeem the cards, maybe let somebody in the comments know, like, hey, I used it, or don't, let them find out the hard way. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you liked and enjoyed, and good luck fishing. Hope you catch your new PB this year, or if not this year, maybe next year, But anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.